if you're anything like me and you've clicked on this video, you've just bought yourself a Bakkie as a 4x4 vehicle to go tour our beautiful country, South Africa, or any other country that you might be wanting to go do this in. But obviously with any stock standard Bakkie, there's no canopy on top of it. So it's just the load bin that you are sitting with now, and you're trying to figure out what it is that you need. Do you need fiberglass, aluminium, or canvas? Well, in this video I'm going to break down pros of each one and the differences and also the cons. So let's get into it. So let's start off with the different types of canopies you get. You get, like you see on mine, aluminium, you get fiberglass, and canvas. Now, these are all different types of canopies that you can get for your modern day four-wheel drive Bakkie or pickup truck. But what is each one's pros and what is each one's cons, and which one is more suited for 4x4 and camping, and which one is more suited for you? Alrighty, so I've got my laptop here with some research that I've done on these different canopies so that you don't have to. So we'll start off with aluminium canopies like I've got here on mine. The AluCab, as you can see here, AluCab canopy that I'm running on mine, which is really awesome, and I've got no complaints about it. So these are hard-sided, fully metal canopies, which are usually made from aluminium sheet, and this is great for long-term and outdoor use and for heavy loads like rooftop tents, and a nice way to securely store everything inside because it will be having locks on the sides. Now, these prices that I'm going to give you now can vary from vehicle to vehicle and model to model, but a typical cost in SA for an alu canopy is anything from 40 to 52,000 rand, depending on what type of cab or Bakkie you've got, whether it be single cab, extended cab, or double cab, as well as the type of canopy that you're looking for. If you're looking for just plain or like mine that's set up with a workshop, kitchen, and packing space. Now, AluCab is an amazing brand for canopies for camping, but you can also get a smart cab, which is also really good in South Africa. But if you're going for camping, AluCab is very modular and helps with any other AluCab accessories you might be putting on later, like a rooftop tent or a side awning. Now, the pros of AluCab are that they are very, very strong canopies and can last very, very long. They are also very weather resistant and have excellent security, and they have support for rooftop tents, side awnings, or any extras that you might want like windows, roof racks, and drawers etc. But they come with a few cons, such as they are heavier and more expensive than canvas and fiberglass because of them being aluminium. They can reduce your payload or GVM because of them being heavier, and the costs can go up very fast with them depending on how modular you want them. So in conclusion, AluCab canopies, aluminium canopies, are amazing and, in my opinion, great for 4x4ing and camping, especially if you're getting into going camping with your vehicle and your vehicle alone and just getting out there. Moving on to fiberglass canopies. Well, fiberglass canopies are rigid shells made from molded fiberglass, often smoother and more aesthetically pleasing than aluminium, but they have their pros and cons as well. The typical cost of a mid-range fiberglass canopy, non-branded ones, are 20 to 40,000 rand, a lot less than the AluCab aluminium canopies. But this also varies depending on which cab you have. Again, now the pros of this are they are lighter than steel and sometimes even lighter than aluminium, which helps on your fuel economy and will also help with the GVM. They give a little bit more of a smooth look that blends in with the vehicle, and they are often a lot quieter on trips with wind than what other canopies are. The cons though, they are less strong than aluminium and are more prone to cracking in heat and under heavy load, or on impact, like maybe hitting a bush, hitting a tree, or anything like that. They can be less expensive or more expensive for a little gain compared to aluminium. So depending on the brand that you get, they could be a little bit more expensive, as well as they can be harder to repair in the bush if they get damaged. Whereas with aluminium, you can just quickly fix it, no worries. Also with fiberglass, they have a lot less load that can be put on them, so you can't really mount a heavy rooftop tent on or roof racks that could possibly damage it or even break it in its entirety. So it is a little bit more difficult to load things on the top. And last but not least, canvas canopies. Now they are very light and very budget friendly. So basically, what are they? They are soft canopies, often with aluminium frames, that are made from canvas or zip panels. Great if you want it to be weatherproof, or the back storage space to be waterproof and not heavy at all. Now the typical cost from a local supplier in Cape Town for an entry level is from 5,000 to 10,000 rand. So the cheapest out of all the canopies that we got here. You can even make it by yourself for a lot less. The pros of this is that it is very light and it has a very minimal impact on fuel and payload. It is the cheapest option overall out of all these three, and it is easier to fit or remove for great seasonal use. So therefore, putting it on, taking it off, and the weight, it is very light, very easy. It is the easiest canopy out there, but it does have its cons. It is less secure, meaning that someone can come and just unzip the side and take whatever's inside out, and it can be cut open by trees, branches, or wild animals in the bush. It also wears faster in rain and different types of weather. Canvas is not the most durable thing out there, and if it is being put out there in the different types of weather, whether it be sun, rain, it is a lot more prone to breaking than all the other types of materials. And there is a lot of wind noise while driving or whilst there's movement of the car. So, in conclusion, what does this mean? Well, basically, the best thing for camping is aluminium. If you want it rugged and secure and ready for heavy gear like rooftop tents, awnings, or anything like that, and the best for going outdoors. Fiberglass is best for if you want a middle ground with a smoother look and you just want something to close off the back part of your vehicle, of your bakkie, the pickup section, and it is just going to be there to make sure that everything stays inside your ground tent and all of that. And then canvas for if you just want something to cover the back and you're only going to use it when you're going off-roading with your friends and you just want to cover your bags and stuff for while you're going camping. So good brands for the different types of canopies are as follows. Aluminium canopies, Alucab and RSI Smart Cab are the best brands of canopies in South Africa at the moment. Whereas with fiberglass, you've got like ARB and Rhino Expedition that are also really good fiberglass canopies. And then with canvas doesn't really have a generalized manufacturer of them, but I'm pretty sure if you look hard enough you will find some out there, or just make it yourself. With that being said, with canopies, it's like vehicles. It all depends what you're going to use it for and how you're going to use it. So depending on where you're going and what you're doing is what you need to fit onto your car. I hope this video helped you guys. If you guys liked it, make sure to subscribe and like the video below and comment what canopies works best for you. And I hope to see you out there soon. Keep that spark for adventure going. We'll see you on the next one. Cheers, guys.